Well, it is a balmy 19 degrees right now, and you know, one of the most frequent questions I get is about my clothing. It's kind of funny because we do all kinds of gear reviews and we're doing projects and all that around the homestead here. And if we're building something like this chicken coop or the barn over there behind me, you know, we're always doing projects. And so this jacket is by ActionHeat, and some of you might be really interested in this because it's a heated jacket. I know that kind of sounds weird, but it's got a rough kind of outer canvas material here, you know? So, I mean, I use Carhartt and other brands, but I really like this jacket because it's very durable, that really heavy duty kind of outer canvas. But on the inside, try to not mess with my microphone here, you kind of got this nice quilted texture on the inside. You got some pockets on the inside as well. But the thing about this, got a zipper pocket over here. But the thing about this jacket is that it's heated, which sounds a little odd, I know. But here's how this works. So in this pocket, there's a secret inner pocket over here, and I could pull out a battery. So you charge this battery up here, nice battery, and you charge it up by USB-C. And then inside the jacket, you've got this cable right here. And so you see this, there's an inner pocket right here, and I can just tuck that battery into that inner pocket. And the way you control it is there's a button right here. And so I can push and hold, and see how it turns red right there? That's the hottest. And then I can tap it to medium, or blue is low. Now, on the low setting, it's 110 degrees, and it heats up your chest area and your upper back, so kind of your core here. So it's 110 degrees, and the charge on that will last around 4.5 hours. If I tap it to, there's the medium is 130 degrees, and the charge will last about 3 hours. And the hottest is 150 degrees, and that charge will last about 2 hours. So that's that's how it operates. Now, if you're like, hey, I don't want the the color there, I don't want the light on. Well, there's a side button right here. I can touch that side button and it'll turn it off. It's still on, but it'll turn the light off. And if I want to just check what temperature I'm on, I can just click that and see where I am. So kind of cool. I mean, a jacket like this, I mean, for your everyday projects around the homestead, especially, or your property, you know, especially if you're doing stuff in the wintertime, of course, something like this is really nice. And I think for a lot of people, they just can't get warm. They have all kinds of layers on, but they just can't seem to get warm. And to have something like this that's on is really, really toasty and cozy. So I like this. I like the fact that I can still have my pockets here. Now this work jacket by ActionHeat, I also have this hood, so I can put the hood on as well. Got some cinch, you know, these wires here, not wires, these strings here. I can cinch that down if I want to. But really heavy duty. You know, I know a lot of guys, they like their Carhartt stuff, and I have a Carhartt work jacket that I use, and I have another video on that. But you might want to consider something like this, and they've got different colors as well. It's machine washable. But you might want to consider something like this. You know, a lot of guys, we want to be those providers and protectors. We want to be doing projects around the property and building things and all of that, and we want to stay warm while we do it. So, you know, for a lot of us that also work in our workshops, and I've got my workshop back up there, a lot of us that work in our workshop, something like this is ideal. Now, if you're doing a lot of splitting wood and stuff, you're going to get warm anyway. But a lot of us, you know, we're just doing projects in the workshop and it just stays kind of cold. So having something like this is nice. I just think it's kind of funny though, that so many of the questions I get is about clothing, even though that's not the purpose of that video. And so I thought I might as well just talk about it. So anyway, guys, I'll drop a link for this down below. But if you have any other questions about this, or maybe other recommendations on kind of the clothing in the wintertime that you like to use and wear, especially if you're doing projects or even tactical kind of stuff, then drop that down below in the comments as well. But thanks so much for your support for us and for our channel, and we'll see you on the next video.